guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Pink Sweets with a 1 instead of an I. And today is the day where we ask ourselves, whatever happened to that Palette Wednesday, where we pull out a palette that we haven't used in a while or at all, that we bought, that we had to have, and then just kind of forgot about it because of new releases or, you know, other things. And I'm going to pull out today my Kat Von D Divine palette. So I have yet to, I think, use this on my channel as far as I can remember. And this is what the palette looks like on the inside. It is beautiful and stunning, and I love it, and I can't wait to use it. I have used it a few times in my everyday life off camera, but I don't think I've ever used it. I bought it with the intention of using it on my channel, but then I just never did. So I'm going to also use, I'm going to cheat a little and use one shade from the Kat Von D 10th Anniversary palette, only because this palette only has one green in it, this one, and I want to do a two-tone eye look, so that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go in with my regular eyeshadow base. As you guys know, it is my favorite. And then I'm going to take a dry sponge and just pat that out. Oh, you know what? I did not do my brows. Today has been an interesting day so far, let me tell you. I tried curling my hair, and does anybody else have hair that can predict the weather? Because it's hot, humid, and raining outside, and my hair never wants to do anything when it's humid outside. So yeah, my hair decided it was not going to curl. So I ended up just brushing out the curls, which did give it a lot of volume, which I like. So I guess that's a plus, but I don't have pretty curly hair because I got a new curling iron when I went to Lidl, which is a German grocery store, which I did a vlog on. I filmed it, and it's going up this week, but I've been to the one in Germany, and it was not like the one here, or the one here was not like the one in Germany, so it was kind of disappointing, but it was still a fun trip, still an experience, so I did decide to go ahead and upload it and show it to you guys. But anyhow, I got a curling iron there, and I decided I was going to try it out for this video, and yeah, my hair just was like, no, it's too hot, humid, and raining outside, so we're not going to stay curled. So let me go do my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my brows are intense. I used a purple eyeliner to do them today, but I guess that's appropriate considering the palette that we are using today. So let me just pat out those creases again. I don't know what I did. Oh, there it is. I'm going to take a different sponge, just going to pat that out again. Make sure there are no creases, and then we shall get started. So, what was I going to tell you guys? I feel like I had a story to tell, and then my mind just went blank. I don't know. I'll think about it. What do you guys have planned for this weekend? Anything? I was going to go out of town, but I'm not going to be able to because we were going to go out of town for a baby shower, and we're not going to be able to, unfortunately, because we are currently in the process of fixing up our house, putting it on the market, and you know, all that jazz. So we have to stay in town because of contractor stuff. It's a long story, but we're just not able to get out of town this weekend. So yeah, so we're gonna be working on house stuff. But that's okay. I'm just ready to, I want to work on it as often and as much as possible. I'm sad that we're not going to be able to go, but at the same time, I just want to get it over with because I want to get rid of this house. I haven't really talked about, sorry, I'm looking for a brush that was just here, and now it's not. I haven't really talked about my house plight. Or whatever you would call it on my channel, but we, bought our house years back, and we have had nothing but issues since we moved in. it has just been one thing after another. The people that lived there before us jerry-rigged everything, so they never like properly fixed anything, and yeah, so our house is flooded multiple times, and our hot water heater burst, and it was just a nightmare. So we just decided finally, we were like, you know what, we're done, we're sick of it, we're done. So we're done. Okay, so I'm going to do blue on one side, and I'm going to do green on the other. So I'm going in with, what is the shade name? These shades have the cutest names. Waters. Right here. The baby blue. So we're just decided we are done. We're selling the house. We don't want anything to do with it anymore. That's that. And we went out. So we had to, paint and place the windows and fix the water heater that burst and all that stuff. And it's a lot. But and we're kind of taking our time with everything just because we can, and well, not because we can, but like because we want to do it right this time. Like I feel like last time we bought a house we kind of rushed as well, and so we're not going to really decide, like we're trying to decide where we want to move to, so I don't know, we're just kind of taking our time to figure things out while the house is being repaired. But every now and then you hit a hiccup, and then you have to, be here for the contractors. So next I'm going to go into Pink Flamingos, which is green, and it's this one right here. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I saw a look very similar to this, so this look is inspired by a combination of a look I saw on Instagram by Kate Marks, I think is her name. I will try to find it and put her Instagram in the description box below. And then also Time the Infamous is a YouTuber, and she did a green and blue two-tone eye with the Jaclyn Hill palette. So she used different shades, and they were also differently pigmented than these, but still absolutely stunning. And she also used glitter, which I'm going to use today. So I was inspired by both of them, and I will put her channel, I'll link that up above. So this is the Morphe, sorry, I'm so bad at telling you guys this, or I'm not usually, but today I am. This is the E17, so it's just like a small blending brush. And I'm going to take the shade Baltimore, which is the darker blue, and I'm going to put that in the outer corner of the blue side. And just bring that into the crease. I might, trying to think if I want to, no, I guess the glitter will take care of it all. I was like, I don't really like that blue that much because it's not shimmery. So I was thinking, should I put something else on my lid? But the glitter will take care of it, so we'll do that. And then I'm going to go into the 10th anniversary palette for the darker shade of green that I'm going to use. And if you own the shade Iggy by Kat Von D, it's one of the Metal Crush eyeshadows. This one, it's like they're exact dupes for each other. So, and I'm just cleaning off the brush in between with my color switch. And then I'm going to take this. You know, I don't know if any of you have watched Time the Infamous before, but I love it when she does her colorful looks, and she's hilarious. Like, she just cracks me up. But Anyhow, so she, ever since I've been watching her channel, which has been for quite a few years, she's had this glitter, like these glitter stacks that she got at Hobby Lobby, and they say they're eye safe. Like, I remember she looked it up once and it did say on the website it was eye safe. By the way, I really have started really loving this blending brush because I don't know, I feel like my looks have been a little bit more blended since I've been using it. Not that I always want that type of look, but if I do want a more blended look, this is the way to go. I'm going to actually dip into the blue from this one as well. It's like a bright blue. And see if I can't get a little bit of difference, like a little bit more brightness out of the... And these are both palettes that I bought right around the same time that I thought, oh, I'm going to use these on my channel all the time. And then I did one look with the 10th anniversary, and then I don't think I ever used the Divine one. So I'm going to use a glitter. So she got these glitter stacks at Hobby Lobby, and literally she had stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks, right? And she has used them on her channel, like, since I've been watching her. Well, she, people started asking her, like, oh my gosh, what are you using? Blah, blah, blah. I really want to get it. And right then they discontinued it. And I was so upset because I too was going to buy them. So I'm going to put a little bit of lash glue on my inner corner / lids space. You can use glitter glue if you want. Ooh, I got like a little chunk. There we go. I'm going to do one eye at a time. But when I'm using loose glitter, I like using lash glue. And then I'm going in with this. This is the MAC glitter, and this is in Reflects Blue. I think I'm just going to pour a little bit of it out onto the palette. And I have not used this in forever, but I think that I'm going to put it on both sides, even though it says Reflects Blue, because I think that it will work for both sides. Like, I think when it's on the green side, it'll pick up more of the green, and vice versa. She did her glitter, I think, a little bit different, but I'm not copying the look or recreating it. I'm just drawing inspiration from it. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see this. Try to come in closer. Maybe it would have worked better if I would have used some glitter glue, because this is so finely milled. But see, it just adds some shimmer. And then I'm going to do the green side. I'm telling you, I'm not the biggest fan of loose glitter. I mean, I think it's so pretty when other people use it, but when I use it, I end up seeing it the whole day. Like, by seeing it, I mean, I can see it in my eyes. Like, I can see it in my lashes. Everywhere I look, I feel like I'm looking at a disco ball. And I don't know, I just feel like it's not... Okay, that's a little too blue for the green side. I was wrong. So I'm gonna do this instead. What did I do with my... One moment, I have to get my glitter liners. Okay, so I'm back, and we're gonna use 2 glitter liners. We're gonna use the blue one, which I can never remember the name of, but it's the Heavy Metal glitter liner, the light blue from Urban Decay. I mean, it has some green in it, but it's mainly like a baby blue. I think this is just the easiest way to apply glitter, period. I don't know, loose glitter it looks so pretty on other people, but for me, unless it's like very chunky glitter, I don't know. I just don't think it shows up the way that I want it to. And then I'm going to go in with Distortion, which is it's like a white, but it has green glitter throughout it. And I'm just going to put that all over this side. Oh yeah, that's much better. The other one was just too blue for this side. And I feel like these show up more. You can see them on camera better. And I don't know, they're just perfect. Like, I want them in every shade. They have so many new shades that came out too. See that? Now that you can see. And these are less expensive than the MAC glitters. Now MAC does have some glitters that I want to get soon. They have a heart one, and then they have a it's like little hearts and then little stars. So I definitely want to get one of those. I want to get the hearts one. Maybe the stars too. I don't know, I might get it for some of my Halloween looks. I am going to be doing 31 videos, wish me luck, in October. I'll probably pre-film some this month, just so I don't have to film 31 videos in October, but I am going to upload, or post, I should say, 31 videos, So I did use a moisturizer before I came on camera, and today I used my Biotherm moisturizer. I don't think I have it with me, but it's a good moisturizer. I haven't used it in a while. When I do these videos, I try to use as many products that I haven't used as I can, because I have a lot of different things, and so I just gives me an excuse to pull it out. So I'm using the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. This is one of my favorite drugstore primers. It reminds me of all the primers from the drugstore the most, or any store. It reminds me the most of the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So if you don't want to spend the $52 for the Silk Canvas Primer, which I love the Silk Canvas Primer, but I know that's a lot of money. So if you don't want to spend the money on it, you can try this one. And this one at Walmart, I think, is like $7. Which I was going to talk to you guys. So I think I told you guys I'd gotten a gift card from my brother and that I was going to use it for the Sephora VIB Rouge sale. Oh no, I still have some glitter on this palette. Okay. I don't know what to do. Okay. Alright, I just blew it towards the little bin that I put back there. Okay. Anyhow, so I ended up, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation. I haven't put this under one of my liquid foundations in a while. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get this, and I'm going to get that, and I'm going to get this, and I'm going to get that. And then I got a fortune cookie that said, don't buy, or buy something because you need it, not because it's on sale. And I was like, literally that day getting ready to like buy it. So I just went, I'm going in with the Lancome Regenery Lift foundation. I love this foundation and I used to use it all the time, and then I kind of just forgot about it. And my friend Leanne recently did a unboxing of what she got at the sales, and she got this and reminded me of it. So thank you, Leanne. And I will link her channel up above if you guys want to check out her channel. She's awesome and I love her. Anyhow, so it literally said that on my fortune cookie, and I was like, okay, I guess I won't buy everything under the sun that I was going to get from the sale because it was on sale. And so I actually only bought one thing, and that was the full size Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. And I got it, and I decided that I'm going to save the rest of my gift card because I know that there's going to be like a lot of holiday releases. I've seen a few of them previewed. I'm not excited about a whole lot coming out for the holidays, but I know there are some things that I will want to get and review for my channel. So I decided to just go ahead and save some money. And then the next day I watched a video on you know, like, I forget whose video it was. It must have been Angelica Nyquist. I'll link her channel up above too. She has a series that comes out every Sunday called New Releases on the Wish List or Not, I think is what it's called. So basically it's like, this is coming out, this is coming out, that's coming out. Am I going to get it or not, kind of thing. And she talks about, you know, what she thinks about the new releases. And she usually gets the information off a Trend Moods page, but I know Samantha March does something similar. There's a lot of people that do stuff like that, and I think that those are really cool. So, but anyhow, so I was watching that, and I'm all over the place, sorry. I'm so distracted. And so, she was talking about the holiday releases, and there were a few things that I was like, oh my gosh, I want that. Like Urban Decay is coming out with a Naked Cherry palette that I want. I didn't get the Naked Heat, but I do own the other Naked palettes, but they're not my favorite. But I know that the Naked Heat was very, very, very pigmented and different than the other ones, so I would consider getting that one, but I definitely want the Naked Cherry. I don't know, I just want it. Anyhow, so I was like, oh, well, maybe this is the reason that I was meant to not get everything from the sale. Not that I'm saying you should always listen to your fortune cookie. I'm just saying, oh, I'm going with my Coty Airspun powder. I love this powder. It is heavily scented though. If you have an issue with scent, do not get it. I mean, it goes everywhere. But I do love it. And I don't mind scented things, so. But if you, seriously, it smells like perfume. So yeah, so I decided to, you know, just listen to that fortune cookie, actually more like my instincts. And, you know, I was like, why am I getting this? Am I, like, would I just buy, I mean, and I'm not saying you shouldn't get stuff on sale. If there's a bunch of stuff that you want to get, you know, of course. But, like, for me, I used to be in the habit of buying things just because they were on sale. And that's what I want to avoid. So, that is what I decided to do. And, yeah, so I'm really excited that I didn't get a ton of stuff, and I already have got it all over my shirt. Which by the way, my shirt is, I know that looks a little scary, but Atlee, she is a YouTuber and I love her and she's so talented, and she has merch, and I just got this shirt from her site. I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer palette. Man, I was gonna use my Jeffree Star Ice Cold because I haven't used it in a while, and now I'm like, I want to use this highlighter because I do forget about these because they're in a palette. I wish they would make them singles. I am all over the place. So Atlee is awesome. I will link her channel also up above, and she has merch. She has merch coming out for Halloween that I really want to get because she has a shirt that has her and then her two dogs on it. And they're so cute, and it's like a Halloween themed shirt, and then it's kind of like a tour shirt, so like on the back it has all the days that she's going to be uploading for Halloween and what looks she's going to do, and she calls it Ashtoberfest because her name is Ashley. So I don't know, I just think it's really cool, and I wanted to support her because I like supporting, you know, the YouTubers that I like, and so I decided to, it was a little dark for my skin, I am going to use this highlighter, I just can't resist. So I wanted to support her and her channel, so I decided to go ahead and get a shirt of hers. So this is the reason that it's like artwork that she commissioned or that she designed, and it was a previous design from a previous Halloween, if I'm not mistaken. So, okay, now that I finally got that hour-long story out, because I was so distracted with everything else. And then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the green on the bottom on this side and the blue on the bottom on the other side. So this is Freak by Urban Decay. It's one of their 24/7, I'm like 24/7, no, 24/7 glide on pencils. And it's just like a mint key lime pie green. And then I'm going to put Deep End on the other side, which is more of like a greenish blue, but I just like it. And I like the way that like a more royal blue goes over top of it. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to do the opposites. I'm excited. Okay, and I'm just going to use the colors from the Kat Von D palette. Looking for a little smudger brush. This is the Morphe E36. It's a very tiny brush, perfect for smoking out the lower lash line. Is my camera in focus? Okay, so we're going to do green on this side. So this is also different from the way that the other people did it, if I remember correctly. Not that you can't recreate looks. I definitely have a few looks in mind of people's that I've seen that I want to recreate for sure. I think as long I just put green on the bottom. Okay, it's okay. We'll cover it up with blue. Why, Anya? See, I am not thinking today, you guys. Wow, okay, that blue has fall out. It's alright, we put on powder and I haven't wiped it off yet, so hopefully. Alright, so that sort of covered up the green. Now I feel like I need to take the green a little bit heavier on this side. When I get excited and I have a bunch of things I want to talk about, I'm all over the place. Okay, so now I'm going to take, what brush am I going to take? No, that's a contour brush. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna take this Duo Fiber brush. It randomly has tape stuck to it. This is a Trolls, limited edition Trolls Duo Fiber brush from MAC. And I'm just gonna use that to dust off any excess like setting powder and the fallout. Okay, kinda. I feel like that bronzer in that palette is just a little too dark for my skin because I got the medium deep one. Originally, I don't know what that was. I was like, originally Physicians Formula released 2 individual bronzers. They released, I'm going to use the Caution Mascara from Hourglass today. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs one. I haven't used that in a while. They released 2 single bronzers in Bronze Light and then just one called Bronzer. And I thought when you got the medium deep palette that you were going to get bronzer. Well, apparently they came out with a 3rd shade called Deep Bronze, which I think is awesome because I don't think either one of the other 2 shades was dark enough for like deeper skin tones. So I think it's awesome that they did that. I just didn't know that. So when I bought the medium dark, because I like the bronzer shade better than the light bronze, I ended up getting a bronzer that's just a little too dark for my skin tone. But that's okay. I mean, it's not terrible. I think it looks okay. It's just a little bit too dark if I go heavy-handed, which sometimes I do. So this is the Princess Lash Mascara from Essence that I got from Ulta. I really like it, especially if I go in with a mascara that's a little bit clumpier or thickening, because it really helps to separate the lashes. I think I just got mascara in the corner of my eye, like the outer corner. Oh my gosh, Sophie is sleeping and she's like dreaming or something. She's like, ee. She's so freaking cute. I am so excited to pull out all of my Halloween shirts and do just a bunch of Halloween looks. I'm so excited. And I'm not just gonna do like, I mean, I'm not like a special effects makeup artist, in case you didn't know. So I'm not, you know, if I'm not gonna do just like costume makeup, like I'm gonna do like, you know, like glam Halloween inspired, like you know, like I want to do one tutorial where I do like candy corn coloring on my eyes, you know, that kind of thing, like just different, just blending that out a little bit more, just different stuff that's like inspired by Halloween. Did I just knock my camera? What did I do with my blush? You guys, I'm a mess today. I don't know where my blush went. Well, let's do highlighter first and pretend like that didn't happen. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my trusty, dusty Royal & Langnickel highlighter brush that I used to use all the time on my channel. And I haven't used it in a while because I've gotten some new ones. And I'm just gonna spray my face first. Apparently I'm gonna spray myself right in the face. Phew. And I'm gonna go in with Jeffree Star's Ice Cold. Even though this is technically, out of all of his highlighters, I think the best shade for my skin tone, I seem to forget about it. I seem to, I don't know, seem to use all the other ones and not, it's a little too wet, and not his, or I mean not this one, not his. I use all of his, but I just always tend to forget about this one. If I tend to pull out a whiter one, like a, you know, like this is like the pure like white highlighter, I tend to go for Crystal Ball, which has like a pinker tone, so I just forget about this one sometimes. And then I think I'm going to take that thin little brush, make sure it has no blue eyeshadow on it anymore, and I'm going to take that in the inner corner. That is nice. I love it. Believe it or not, I cannot believe these words are about to come out of my mouth, but I sort of wish that I would have remembered to bring my lashes with me. What have you guys done to me? Just kidding. I did it to myself. Okay, seriously though, where's my blush? Let me go grab some blush and we'll be right back. Now I know why I didn't grab blush, because I was going to use the blush in this palette. Okay, so this is called Blush in Vintage Rouge. It's not as pigmented as my Makeup Geek blushes, which are my favorite at the moment, which surprises me, because especially the fact that this is in the medium deep palette, you would think that it would be a little bit more pigmented, but the butter bronzers tend to be just like a light flush of color. And as you guys know, I love blush, so not my favorite, but the bronzer and the blush together I think are pigmented enough. Yeah, they'll do. Okay. I don't know what I just dropped. And then I'm just gonna, when I get out of control, I like to just take my sponge and kind of clean things up. I feel like I went way more heavy-handed on this side than this one. That's okay. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Makeup not my makeup. My Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. Midnight is what I was going to say, and I said makeup instead. Oh, I had trouble sleeping last night, so I think I'm a little delirious. Okay. Maybe I'm not going to use that because I need to sharpen it, and I didn't bring my sharpener with me either. So we're going to go in with Half Red by MAC. Ugh. What noise was that? I was going to say ooh, but it came out so Fenty is coming out. Everyone has been telling me for months and months and months that I need to try the Gloss Bomb because I love gloss. I'm just a gloss girl. And sorry, my hair whenever it tangles, like I get annoyed. And they've been telling me, Anya, you need to try this. It's the best formula ever. Da 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 da. And I see people talking about it and raving about it here on YouTube all the time. Well, now they're coming out with a new color, I think for the holidays, which is Diamond Gloss Bomb. So I'm glad I waited. This is Shimmering Spice Spice Baby from Too Faced. And I already cleaned it off because I haven't used it in a while. And I always take off the top layer of my lipsticks and I sharpen my lip liners when I haven't used them in a while. Oh, wow, that's pretty. I don't know that it necessarily goes with this look, but it's pretty. Why don't I wear them more often? I love these lipsticks. That formula is amazing. So I'm glad I waited. I mean, I might still get the original one, but I don't know. I'm pretty excited about this Diamond Gloss Bomb. I love any shimmery, glittery lip gloss. Speaking of lip gloss, this is Fairy Floss from ColourPop. Okay, comment down below if you want me to do a ColourPop video, because I have a lot of ColourPop single eyeshadows that I could do a look with. I also have like the pressed ones, and I also have some of their oh, that toned it down enough that it goes with this look. I also have some of their Super Shock shadows. I have some of their Super Shock highlighters and blushes, and I have a lot of their lip products. So if you guys want me to do a ColourPop, like a full face of ColourPop, well, almost full face because I don't have the foundation or the concealer, although I could probably get that if you guys really want to see that. I'm just gonna brush this. Okay, but yeah, let me know down below if you want to see that. That's a brand I don't think I've used very much on my channel, but I do have a lot of it, and I use it off camera a lot. I don't know why I've just never done a video with it. I think in this video I've looked a lot this way instead of directly at you guys. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I haven't slept, so I'm a little off. But anyhow, so this is the look that I created using the Kat Von D Divine palette and a little bit of the 10th anniversary palette for Whatever Happened to That Palette Wednesday. So I hope that this encouraged you guys to pull out a palette that you haven't used in a while. Sorry this was a long video and I was rambly and all over the place, but yeah, so I hope you guys had fun, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below anything else that you want to see on my channel. Talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.